Welcome to Relationship Wednesdays. And I'm going to be reading a little bit here because this is a lot to memorize and I don't have a teleprompter. This is a phrase that we've all heard and it's been around, and I was just curious about where it came from. So I Googled it, and under a place called Quote Investigator, it says, "Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away." I've always been curious about where that came from. Well, what they say is that the earliest evidence appeared in 1989 from a book for dancers called Tahitian Choreographers by Vicky Corona. And here's a quote. Start quote, "Yes, there are so many grueling details and rehearsals to agonize over, but the dances and music of Tahiti add a happy, healthy dimension to our lives. Remember that life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Dancing can do that for you." End quote. There's a lot of other things in life that can do that for us as well, where it's not about the number of moments, it's the number of things that touch us or touch people around us. And here's another comment from this as well. The poet Philip James Bailey first released his magnum opus, Festus, in 1839. Later, Bailey started to expand his poem. In 1853, a version was published in the US that included the following passage. "We live in deeds, not years. In thoughts, not breaths. In feelings, not in figures on a dial. We should count time by heart throbs. He most lives, who thinks most, feels the noblest, acts the best." The words of Bailey were echoed in Remembrance, written in 1904 about a member of the Methodist Church in Pennsylvania. "It does seem to us that his life was all too short. But a life cannot be measured by its length. For we live in deeds, not years. In thoughts, not breaths. In feelings, not in figures on a dial. We must count time by heart throbs." End of quote. So it's not about the number of people we connect with. It's not about the number of things we have. It's not about the quantity of something. It's about the quality.